Before we get into this, please subscribe. I am one away from 100 subscribers, so it would mean a lot if you guys would hit that button. And just to get off, this is embarrassing, straight up embarrassing for Real Madrid. I've said it multiple times. I've said it many times this season, and this one's probably one of the worst ones yet. It's up there in the Copa del Rey game. Madrid were third starting off today. They finished 9th place and they're out of the top 8 in the Champions League rankings. All Madrid needed to do was get a win, secure top 4, and get the whole point of top 4 is to get home games on the second day of the second games of the Champions League, the quarterfinals, semifinals. That's the main thing you need, main thing you wanted, because you rather play at home in the second leg than the first one. Madrid did the opposite. They looked horrible. Every single player horrible. Here, Madrid 9th place. We can go to this game here. We go to their lineup. In the lineup, I expected this. This is exactly the lineup, I expected. And then these players were horrible from the minute of the game. Alvaro Carreras, I don't know. I think he was rooting for Benfica this game. He was horrible. This whole team played just terrible, man. None of these players should have a 7-point rating. Not a single one. The red cards, meaningless. Asensio, he got his first yellow, was off. Fighting, I think it was Otamendi, I forgot who it was, fighting in the box before the penalty of Pavlidis. And then his second red card, he just tried to kill the guy. And then Rodrygo's red card was, off of Mbappe's goal that didn't count, and Rodrygo got angry and got sent off, probably said some words to the ref, whatever. And it's just meaningless. And that led up to, not saying Madrid would have scored either way, but that led up to Benfica scoring that corner goal, or that free kick off the set piece, and the goalkeeper scoring, which is mind blowing. And even though Madrid, for me, that wasn't a foul. Building up to that, it wasn't foul, but it doesn't really matter. I thought the penalty was a little too soft, but it doesn't matter. Tchouaméni was still grabbing him, so there was that. And then also the play before one of the goals. He tackled. One of them tackled a Real Madrid player, and that led up to a goal. But even with that, Madrid still was horrible, and I'm not even counting the fact of those. They're just horrible. Benfica needed to. They need Marseille. Everyone thought that Marseille already qualified for the Champions League or for the next round, just for this to happen, and it's just embarrassing and shocking. Madrid let balls. They couldn't get the ball. They gave away the ball every time they had it. It was just shocking. It was just embarrassing. It was sad, really. So sure, you're in the champion. It's not even about still being in Champions League. Obviously they are. It's about how you lost that position. You coming in here wanting to get a top ranking in the Champions League, just to fall through 9th place and having to go to round 16, and your opponent is Benfica or Bodo Glimt. Two strong teams. Bodo Glimt beat Atletico Madrid, they beat Manchester City, they beat Tottenham last year, they have good players. And then you also have Benfica, and you also saw how they played today. So there's that, and all hope lost for. I don't see Madrid going far in this tournament. They were horrible, and it's just shocking. It's embarrassing. These players didn't deserve to be in top 8. They didn't. They were nowhere near there, and just for the goalkeeper to score, Benfica needed one goal, and it was crazy because of the. I was looking at the other games during. Sporting needed a score. Atletico needed a win. Who am I missing? Newcastle and PSG. Things could have changed differently if one of them scored. If Atalanta won, but they lost. So many situations where Madrid could have got knocked out, and it only relied on pretty much the Sporting game that pretty much knocked out Real Madrid from that, and also Madrid playing, themselves. So yeah, that was shocking. Here we're gonna see the knockout stages. Their opponents could be. Here's weird, but what it said online was pretty much different. Let me pull up Twitter here. Here I bookmarked Madrid Extra, and before I read Arbeloa's press conference, he always blames himself, and this is on the players. This is not. He put in the best squad that he could have today. This is on the players. We're just What's this? Real Madrid potential opponent in playoff Bodo. Be let's go away. Beat Man City at home. Okay. Overall, we lacked many things, just not the intensity. Many players were on yellow cards and needed players who could stop a counterattack. That's why the substitutions. Almost every player got a yellow. Tchouameni got a yellow. Asensio got a yellow. I think Fede had one. Here we'll check back after, but a lot of these players were getting red yellow cards for nothing. Meaning, Dean Huijsen got a yellow. Like, it was just pointless things. He kicking the ball, kicking the side ball out just for get a booking. Asensio starting a fight just for a booking. Dumb yellow cards. Just I'm the culprit of all this. Just like Avi said, it's my fault. No, it's not. The only thing Arlo's fault was in the Abaseta game was the starting lineup. That's it. And the squad. That's the only problem he had. This game, he put on the best squad that he could have. There's no way he's blaming himself for this. This is 100% on the players. This loss is on me. I hate that. I knew the level of Benfica. Wasn't surprised. We lost because Mbappe and Vinicius didn't run. I don't agree. We have not been able to keep the level for 90 minutes. Imagine remember you got lucky only to lose 4-2 in the Champions League. They could have lost more. Benfica had way more chances. Courtois saved many shots from them. This could have been like a 6-2 loss, maybe even more. Red course frustrating because we didn't have control of our emotions. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Madrid started the 9th just for that to happen. Rodrygo and Asensio suspended for the first legs. Now they're out. Bellingham, Tchouameni, and careers are 1 yellow from suspension. I mean, yeah, it's article there was mad saying he's the only one getting subbed out. So that's pretty much that is it's just shocking. It's embarrassing. It's disappointing. They didn't deserve top 8. It is what it is, and we'll see how it goes for the rest of the season. This is I just hope for the worst, honestly. There's nothing. It's just so many things. I had a whole thing prepared, and I just lost blank because of just how shocked I am of this. This is just as bad. I felt worse during the opposite of the game because it was tied, majority losing this match. So when that last minute goal, I was like, good for Benfica. They deserved it. Madrid doesn't deserve it. So it is what it is, and yeah, we'll see in the round of 32.